Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Yeah, Fandom fights, baby. It's a number one contenders match in teams. Nick, once again, we find ourselves in a situation where the champions went, fuck it, bye. And we have to crown new teams champions. So we got a picture going on here. We've already seen one of the matches. Totally know what happened there. Incredible match. When Cody said that thing, and then Bill did that thing. But then now we've got River, wrong side of the river, going up against the Pinheads. These are two very good teams. I like these teams a lot. Jacoby and Rue, charisma up the wazoo, and the trivia to back it. And then you want to talk charisma, maybe not Will Cohen, but big business Jeremy Potters, my goodness. That man is a treasure. He's got a new computer. Things are looking up, and they also have the trivia knowledge to back it up. They were one of my surprise teams when they debuted. I don't know what I was expecting, but what we got was a really solid Fandom Fights team. I'm happy to see them here in this position. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Nick, I haven't let you talk at all. How are you? And thoughts on what I said?
Doing well. You said great things.
Thank you.
I agree. Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, these are two of the highest ranked teams who've never challenged for the belt. Wrong side of the river came pretty close last year. In one of the best matches of the year, they lost against Rule of Two, who eventually went on to challenge for the title. Pinheads are a different. I feel like these are two very different teams. Where Wrong Side of the River is kind of consistently very, very good. Sometimes that gets them wins, other times it's brought them losses, but they've played at the same level. Whereas Pinheads, I feel like they've had really low lows, but really, really high highs. So if Pinheads plays one of their really high highs, they could beat Wrong Side of the River, but I expect Wrong Side of the River to sort of come in at the same level they've been at. All four guys, great guys, and they each have a 25% chance of becoming the new champions, which excites me the most.
All right, well, let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Okay, so it's weird that I'm here, but this team is Exhibit A why the rule where cross-faction managers couldn't have a manager was dumb, because I think all this team is missing, because they have the knowledge. All they were missing was somebody to remind them how good they are. And tonight, that is my role, to remind them how good they are, how well they can do. Very good opposition, admittedly, but so are you. So how do you guys feel coming into this?
Well, I know that JV is going to feel bad that he can't be like full manager here, but you know, he's still here for support. But I love having Jake in the corner. Big business. What do you got to say?
Light the fart. Let's go.
Was that a puppet? Not really sure. I've been a terrible manager my entire career. I've never told any of my players that they're good. Hey, you guys are good. I hope you win. I really like Jeremy. I couldn't cross-manage, but it was 2 players on my faction versus 1, so I had to go here. Listen, this is a real easy setup. You win tonight, you get to either play Barn Bill or me and Mark. You have a title just waiting for you. Just get across the river, guys. We'll be laying on the other side dead. So, hey, you can be champions in like one more match. So let's win tonight, okay?
Shout out to the other guys. They're great.
They are great.
But Jacoby, it looks like we've got all the horses.
It looks to me like they're on the wrong side of the river. Managers talk through. I have all these promos, but we're going to do this. Yeah, okay.
Nick, this is a big match filled with lots of personalities. And listen, I am a man of the people. I love the Muppets just as much as the next guy, but Jesus fucking Christ. Let's get into it, starting with round 1. Nick, how's that going to work?
Round number 1, Tim, is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each individual player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yeah, which one of you is Nick and which one of you is Tim?
It doesn't. It's interchangeable. We'll both answer to both.
I do.
Good luck, guys.
Do. Yep.
Good luck,
Your
fellas.
first question will come in the category of sci-fi icons. Question is, who plays APOC in The Matrix?
I'm sorry, you cut out on the name.
I got you. Question again, who plays APOC in The Matrix?
New computer, anyway. So I asked this question to Maggie, and she said, "The fuck." Also, though it is not the first teams match airing this season, this is the first teams match we are filming this season.
This is true.
Happy teams. Happy teams.
Oh, yes, indeed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Jacoby.
Judging by all of our faces, we don't think this is a real character. But I said Harold Perrineau. I know he's in it.
What happened to your board, man? Let's go to Jeremy.
I know
I said Ray Winstone.
Let's go to Rue.
Any chance to say Joey Pants? I'm going to say Joey Pants.
That's great. Let's go to Will.
I had a blank board.
All of you are wrong. Nick, what's the answer?
We're looking for Julian Arahanga.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a really long match.
That was my 70-second guess.
All right. So your next question is going to come to you with the category of James Bond. Which James Bond film features a character being killed by someone surgically altered to look like them? Have you ever had to have surgery? And if this is too personal, let's not talk about it.
No, it is too personal, but we should talk about it, Tim.
Great. I love getting deep here.
My cheekbones used to be a lot lower.
I don't know what that fucking means. I
don't know. I was trying to think of something.
You got a facelift of some kind?
Yep. You knew exactly what it means.
5, 4, 3.
And I said, give me the Tim.
1. Pens. We call that the Ellie. Let's go to Jeremy.
Die Another Day.
No. Let's go to Rue.
No. I said Die Another Day.
Let's go to Will.
There was surgery in Die Another Day.
Oh my God. And Jacoby.
Man with the golden gun.
All incorrect. We were looking for Thunderball. Thunderball is the answer.
Nick, your question.
Nick, let's
go.
Third question comes in the category of YA. In Allegiant, who shoots Evelyn after she tries to turn off the memory gas?
What was the last movie you saw at the cinema?
I was going to go today because I had the day off, and I was going to go see the sequel to a Fandom film that's currently in theaters but isn't doing very well. And the last showing for it was at like noon, and I didn't get out of bed until 1. So I was
That's strange. Our last showing of it tonight was 7:05. Moved to Wisconsin.
Should have gone. Yep.
4, 3. Granted, we had matches at that time. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Rue.
Shit, I can't honestly remember if this is his name. I said Peter.
That is the name of a character.
Okay.
I don't know. Will.
I absolutely wrote down the wrong answer. I'm embarrassed by it.
Jacoby.
I also guessed a character that I knew, so Peter.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, Triss is also a character, right?
That's what I wrote
True,
down.
but the answer is Peter. So wrong side of the river is on the board. It is 2-0. Your next question is in the category of horror icons. What is the first name of one of Kara Strode's parents in The Curse of Michael Myers? Could be Kara. Kara.
Could be Kara.
Kara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I saw a movie at the cinema today. I watched Soul.
Soul? Like,
It's in cinemas right now
why?
because they are putting the 3 films that were released straight to Disney Plus into cinemas.
Okay.
So this one right now, a different one in February, and another one after that in March.
You're getting good at this avoiding.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said
future
Soul.
answers
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I said Paul.
Let's go to Jacoby.
I said Danielle.
Let's go to Jeremy.
It's a Laurie.
And Rue.
I randomly guessed Abigail.
All incorrect. We were looking for John and Deborah. John and Deborah were the names.
Oh yeah, named after John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. Yeah.
That's actually genius. I didn't realize that. Okay. Your next question.
Can help me now.
Comes from Nick.
It's in the category of American Spies.
Okay.
In Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Luther says that the entity will win if one of what 2 things happens aboard the train? We'll take a general answer.
This movie slaps.
Okay.
I thought you liked it.
I do. I'm a big fan.
It is my 3rd favorite. In
There's
this
still even though it didn't do very well, there's still like another one coming, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
That's
They're
good.
filming it. Oh, yeah. It's happening. It's going down.
I was very worried because Barbenheimer was like, fuck you, Mission Impossible.
Pretty much. I mean, I blame the executives at B for that one. 5.
At what?
3. The executives at B, pens down. Let's go to, I think we're to Jacoby.
I said if Ethan kills Gabriel.
Let's go to Jacoby.
Jeremy.
Sorry, to
Ethan kills Gabriel.
Jeremy. Sorry.
I said Gabriel gets both halves of the key.
Let's go to Rue
I just said if it gets the key.
and Will.
And I said if the key is not taken by them, the team.
Jacoby's good.
Jacoby's answer is what I was inclined to say. Yes. Either Ethan or Gabriel dies is the answer. So yeah.
Okay.
Jacoby can get that one as we get into your next question. It's in the category of the Wizarding World. What is the first spell we see cast in the Room of Requirement in the Order of the Phoenix? Could be Phoenix.
Hooked on Phoenix.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
That would be
Remember
a great book for people in this league to play.
That's
Or
true.
to read. People who play in this league to read because it teaches you how to write. Phonics, phonetic.
Phonics. Hooked on it. 5.
Yeah, and it teaches you phonetic.
2.
Right?
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I said the Patronus charm.
Let's go to Rue.
I said Expelliarmus.
Let's go to Will.
I also said Expelliarmus.
Let's go to Jacoby.
I said Expelliarmus. So I don't know if you'll accept how I spelled that. Expelliarmus.
I don't think we can.
I don't think so.
What is it? Armis? Is it Armis?
Yeah.
Expelliarmus, and that is the correct answer. So Pinheads are on the board with that one.
I need that hooked on phonics. I need.
So is it 4-1, Nick? Is that safe
Yes,
to say?
Tim, that's what I have.
All right, go ahead, Nick.
Your next question comes in the category of DC. What Queen song plays when Superman first takes Krypto for a walk at the beginning of DC League of Super Pets?
Oh, I need to see this one still.
Great film.
DC League of Super Pets, not just
Maybe the best film of the year that it came out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm a fan.
I know you are.
There's
This
an
was
animal.
one of those that I saw it and I was like, Nick is either gonna love this way too much or
What?
hate it.
One of the pets became one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I remember.
It was great.
Where the fuck am I? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Rue.
I said another one bites the dust.
Let's go to Will.
And I said you're my best friend.
Let's go to
Ooh.
Jacoby
That's a good guess. But that's probably. I said Bohemian Rhapsody.
and Jeremy.
Said somebody to love.
You're My Best Friend
Yeah,
is
good
correct.
pull, Will.
Will cuts into that lead a little bit. It is a 2-point game. Your next question comes in the category of epic adventures. What is the name of the artifact a young Indiana Jones tries to recover at the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Marker's dying.
Your marker's dead.
It's dying. It's not doing well.
I got a fresh one for the season.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. That's bad for you. No.
So me doing that to Ellie, just like putting this.
No, I would recommend against it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
The Cross of Coronado.
Let's go to Jacoby.
I also said the Cross of Coronado, and I hopefully spelled that one right.
Jeremy.
Cross of Coronado.
And Rue.
The Cross of Coronado.
Clean sweep, finally.
Yeah, look at us. We're smart. We're title contenders. Okay.
It's still a
Literally,
2-point game.
Let's all face it. None of us actually liked League of Super Pets. Let's just pretend that doesn't exist.
I love it. Squeaky Bruce. Love it.
That's a good movie, man. Nick, what's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of creature features. Who plays Dr. Vivian Graham, a scientist in Monarch in Godzilla 2014?
I watched this over the weekend.
Did you?
Maggie and I finished the Monarch Apple TV series. And then I had been wanting to rewatch the movies because of the show. And then Jacoby was logging them. And I was like, ooh, I like the reviews. So I jumped in.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. And if I get this question wrong now, it's going to be really embarrassing.
It's a little awkward, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Depends down. Let's go to Jacoby.
Oh, crap. I said Sally Hawkins.
Don't be worried. Let's go to Jeremy.
Sally Hawkins.
Rue.
Sally Hawkins.
And Will.
You got the wrong one. I said Rebecca Hall.
Sally Hawkins is correct.
Good
So
call, Jeremy.
it is 8-5. Final question of the round comes in the category of mixed bag. The question is, name one of the 2 Fandom films outside of the James Bond series to feature a character with the code name M. You're just having fun with this one, aren't you, Nick?
I did not read this.
There's no name down there, so there's no proof for that.
Now there's a name.
Is that the name?
That's the name.
Okay, fine. I assumed it was you. 5, 4, 3.
I don't know who APOC is.
1. Pets down. Let's go to Jeremy.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Let's go to Rue.
The Extraordinary Gentleman.
Will.
I hope I didn't screw this up because I said Men in Black 3.
Oh, Men in
And
Black.
Jacoby.
I didn't have anything.
The answers are The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and Men in Black International.
Mother.
Ooh.
So with that, Nick, I have a final score of 9-6. Is that what you have?
Or 6-9, conversely.
Round 2. How's it going to work?
Round 2. It's going to work like this. It's the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Phantom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they include it. If they choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
I mean, they can see it, but I'll read it, I guess. Criminal Underworld, Star Wars, Marvel, Law and Order, Epic Adventures, American Spies, Wizarding World, and Mixed Bag. Wrong side of the river. You are in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer?
Second.
Yeah.
We'll see how these contenders round 2 questions are first for somebody else.
Before we pick our category, I want to see what we're dealing with here.
All right, this is going to be the spin for the Pinheads. This spin is brought to you by Prime.
Really want to know if Brittany knew that APOC question.
I would bet money on it. American Spies is what it lands on.
Because nobody else would. this one's kind of in the middle for you guys. You're not that far down, but I do think we should try and shoot for something better.
Sure.
I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should shoot for something better. If you get it again, you guys will be good in this, but I think we can do that. So let's go for
Absolutely.
Okay, so spinning again.
Spin.
Yes, we are sitting.
All right. It lands on Criminal Underworld.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Nick, would you please go ahead and read the Pinheads their questions in Criminal Underworld?
Gladly. Pinheads, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Criminal Underworld?
Let's
I
ride.
hope so.
All right, your first question. The main villain, Willie Bank, appears in which Criminal Underworld film?
Ocean's 13. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who plays Ramsey, the hacker and creator of God's Eye in Hobbs and Shaw?
Natalie Emanuel.
And that should be Furious 7, by the way.
Natalie Emanuel. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Glad I got that in there.
Lovely. All right, Pinheads, your third question. In John Wick Chapter 4, what musical instrument does Kane's daughter play?
Violin. Are you okay with me shooting it? Or do you think it's something else?
No, I think you're right.
4, 3.
Go ahead.
Violin, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Your penultimate question. In 2001's Ocean's 11, Danny has an exact model of what built so they can shoot fake video footage in it?
The Bellagio Vault. It's
Final
the
answer.
Bellagio Vault. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And Pinheads, your final question. What is the name of Sean's friend who introduces him to drift racing in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift?
There's DK, and then there's the other guy. Is it the other guy? This movie's dog shit. I don't remember.
Should we go multiple just to be on the safe side?
Yeah, let's just take it to multiple.
Okay, multiple, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Twinkie, B, Biggie, C, Cooper, D, Ryko?
Any of those
Do
pop
any-
out, man?
No, I was about to ask you that. Let's get a.
Can we
let's
get a repeat of the options, please?
Yep, your options again are A, Twinkie, B, Biggie, C, Cooper, D, Ryko.
I like Twinkies. You want to go with Twinkie?
Why not?
Twinkie, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Let's see.
Son of a bitch.
All right,
I was
so
like, one of those is in there, man.
Pinheads gets their total up to 15. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we'll bring back in Cody and the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Wrong Side of the River.
All right.
Brittany did know who APOC was, just confirmed.
Lands on Star Wars.
Ooh, we talked about this one, but since they did so
That's
well,
deep.
Yeah, it's very deep.
and they did so well that we should probably shoot a little higher.
Yeah, so let's spin that again.
Let's
Okay,
roll. We'll spin again.
this is what you are stuck with.
Ooh,
Lands on Marvel.
okay.
Just hey, if you sweep everything, I think 3-point lead right now. So or
Yeah,
4 point.
4-point lead.
So you're good.
So just do that. Okay.
All right, guys, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Marvel. Are you ready?
Yes. We
Yeah.
we have all three repeats, right?
You do have all 3 repeats, yes. All right, your first question. Which Marvel film features a spacecraft called LF-1?
Ooh.
That could be Venom because LF is Life Force, which is Life Force is the name of I thought his company.
Life Foundation.
Life Foundation. Life Foundation, LF. It's a spaceship that crashes.
Shoot for that. Go.
Let's go for it. Venom, final answer.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah.
Fucking Jacoby. Let's go.
Your next question. Who plays Dr. Edgar Vance, a human familiar in Blade Trinity?
It's the dude from Pitch Perfect who is with Elizabeth Banks. He's always a comedian.
His name is Michael.
It's 3 names.
Yeah,
I know that.
Michael, like Ian Black.
No, that's not it. Do you want to repeat or go multiple? I know I'll get it in multiple for sure.
Let's repeat.
Repeat the question.
All right, your first repeat. Who plays Dr. Edgar Vance, a human familiar in Blade Trinity?
I think his name is John Michael Higgins.
Yes.
I think that's right. If it's the Elizabeth, I don't know who this is, but if it's the Elizabeth Bank partner and it's John Michael Higgins.
100% him. 100%.
Okay, John Michael Higgins, final answer.
Teamwork makes the dream work. For 2 points.
I love everything about this match so far.
Wow. All right, guys, your next question. In Men in Black, how does the cephalopoid that Jay chases down kill himself at the beginning of the film?
He jumps from a fall height. My gosh. He jumps from a tall height.
Yes.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, how many people does the Kingpin personally kill throughout the film?
Ooh, shit. Peter Parker. Does
he kill one of his guys? Does he kill his... He doesn't personally kill his husband and wife? He doesn't...
I don't think he kills anybody else. I don't know if you want to shoot for this because it's tied and just go to multiple just to make sure.
Maybe we should
go up by 1.
Maybe we should
multiple.
Go yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5.
Who else would he kill? He would kill his people in the... Did he kill the Prowler? He shot the Prowler. He's the one who shoots him from afar.
He shot him, not so I would say 2. Let's repeat the options on this one just to go through it. When we get down to 2.
4.
Yeah. 2. Repeat the options.
Repeat the options, please.
Your options again are A2, B3, C4, or D5.
Do we get another repeat the options later? I'm still thinking.
Yes.
Okay. I would think it's those 2.
I can't think of anybody else that he kills unless it's one of like a random henchman in the thing.
So let's go 2.
I don't think so. Let's go 2.
2, final answer.
That is correct for 1.
Oh, there we go.
And the lead. Your final question in the category of Marvel. What is the name of Ilana's dragon puppet in the New Mutants?
Ileana.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I won't be helping this, Rooks. I haven't seen it.
Fuck. It's man. Do you want to say repeats or not? Because I'll 100% get it in multiple choice.
It's just if you don't think, can you pull it?
It's like right there.
Let's go multiple then, if you're not entirely sure.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Longway, B, Apollo, C, Lockheed, or D, Shenron.
It's Lockheed.
Okay.
Lockheed, final answer.
That is correct for 1 more point. And Nick, we end round
number 2
with River in the lead 17-15. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, how's round number 3 going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the team clear the category, they can choose who will take the question. The other player will then have to take question 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4. And teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3?
I love everything about this match.
Oh, Tim.
I don't.
I love how Tim was giving inspirational quotes after every answer that you guys gave.
That's true. Your first category that you can bet points on is Pixar. Let's get bets, starting with wrong side of the river. Who's taking it and how much?
Me, and this is one of the times I wish my whiteboard, I had markers for my whiteboard, but 2 points.
All right. And Pinheads, who's taking it and how much?
I will take it also for 2 points.
All right, big question.
Yeah.
Category of Pixar. The question is, what type of object does anger insert into the console that causes Riley to run away in Inside Out? Are you excited for the sequel, Nick?
I would be more excited if Pixar, if it was like 2018.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
A lot of things have happened since then that make me less optimistic about.
I enjoyed their last film.
What?
I enjoyed their last film. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is okay.
Pens down. We're gonna start with Jacoby.
I said a bright idea light bulb.
And Will.
That's probably right. I said a core memory.
Light bulb is the correct answer. So Pinheads will go down to 13. River up to 19. So it's a 6-point game. 4 questions remaining. Rue and Jeremy have to take this next category. What is the category, Nick?
Category is Marvel.
Let's get bets, starting with Jeremy.
2.
All right, and Rue.
Dos.
All right, Nick, what's the question in the category of Marvel?
Your question is, what is the first name of the mutant with angel wings in X-Men The Last Stand?
So if both players hit or both players miss, we will move on. But if Rue hits and Jeremy misses, then the match will go to River.
That's that. Right.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat, please.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for Pinheads.
Question again. What is the first name of the mutant with angel wings in X-Men The Last Stand?
You like wings?
More of a breast man.
Same joke.
I
I like boneless personally. I'm
Yeah.
a wuss. I'm a wuss. Go to B-dubs.
It's easier. Just pop and
Oh
go.
my god. I haven't gone wing hunting in a minute.
Easier cleanup afterwards.
Amen. 3.
I'll take this repeat.
All right, that's going to be the second repeat for River.
Question again. What is the first name of the mutant with angel wings in X-Men The Last Stand?
You know what movie I randomly watched today?
What's that, Tim?
Kick-Ass 2.
That's pretty random. Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently watched the first Kick-Ass?
It came out on 4K, so I gave it a watch.
And you watched it without watching the first one?
Correct. 5,
It's very strange.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Jeremy.
No idea. I said Sarah.
And Rue.
I couldn't get Sam Worthington out of my head, so I went William.
Very close, but the answer is Warren.
Yeah.
Warren. I knew it was a W.
I know. I knew that.
I was
Worthington.
thinking of the wrong character. Holy shit.
You were thinking of First Class.
So 17 to 11 is the score. We still have a game. 3 questions remaining. You can reset who takes this next one, and the category is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets starting with River. Who's taking it and how much?
Me, and I'm going 0.
Okay, and Pinheads, who's taking it and how much?
Me for 2.
All right, here's the sitch. Pinheads hits this one. Jeremy hits it. We move on. If Jeremy misses, the game will go to River. The question in the category of sci-fi icons. The Resistance headquarters are located on what type of transportation in Terminator Salvation. Totally unrelated. Remember the time when Kaleb Koho was an admin of this channel and he named a whole event after himself?
Yeah.
And we all supported it. And we all, meaning you weren't there.
I wasn't there yet.
Me and Cody, we were like, that's a great idea. Oh my God. What were we doing?
To be fair, to get back at him, we then named an event after ourselves the following year.
That's fair. 5, 4. I forgot about that. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Whole faction or one man. Let's go to Jacoby, who bet 0.
It is a submarine, I believe.
And Jeremy.
I said a ship.
I do not think we can take ship. The answer is submarine. And with that, your winner is Wrong Side of the River. Final score of 17-9. I don't see any challenges being thrown. I was giving it lots of time just in case. But Nick, thoughts on the match?
Great match. And listen, everyone's going to look back and say it started a little slow. And I think that's fair to say. I would say even by the latter half of round 1, the team started to get more comfortable and in the groove of things.
Yeah.
For both of their first times in a match level of this caliber, I think they performed well, especially coming into round number 2. Both teams knocked it out of the park. And then to the point where we had a really great match in round 3. It really was anyone's game. If one thing went wrong for Wrong Side of the River, Pinheads were right back in it. But at the end of the day, both teams played a good match. Rue and Jacoby took this one, and now they're moving on to a title.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get into post-match interviews. We will start by talking to the unfortunate second-place finishers today, the Pinheads.
Pinheads, I think you guys are a great team. I think what Jake said at the start of the match is absolutely true. You guys have a lot of talent on your team. You've had some rough games against the likes of Wookiee Mistake or Duel of the Fates. Wrong Side of the River is definitely on their way to being of that caliber of a team. And the fact that you gave them this good of a match, I think, says a lot about how you all can play. I think you scared them shitless coming out of round number 2, and you guys killed a very new category. I think you showed a lot of a promise, a lot of strength, to the point where I think we could see you back in title contention one day. Didn't happen today, but how are you feeling about your efforts?
Yeah, round 1 was like just started off with the worst and like nightmare run. YA, horror, bot, like everything that I didn't want to see. It was all there. But the round 3 question, I just misheard the question twice, 3 times actually, I guess. And that's on me. We would have only been down 2. Might have been different. But yeah, hey, all that criminal underworld studying paid off. So that's good to know.
Jake, I want you to go first.
Okay. Yeah, I will say I think you guys just got bad luck. They played great. I do not no doubt. As somebody who has managed against them multiple times, it is not good for my heart to manage against Wrong Side of the River. They're a fantastic team. I think it just was a matter of the stuff that came up, particularly in round 3, was just stuff that was not in your wheelhouse. And that is how the game goes, and it's unfortunate. But they were playing at a high level from, round 1 was not great for anybody. Let's be real. And even backstage, I was like, Jesus Christ. At least go easy on these teams that have never been this far before. But, yeah, I think round 2 was closer to what you guys are capable of as a team. I think you guys worked really well together. In the category, you clearly had put in the work, and that was really impressive. And I think that you guys will continue to get better at this. And I want to be back in your corner again because
we would love to have you.
I was really excited to be here for you guys, and the best of luck to Wrong Side of the River. They're a great team, and they deserve to be in this position. Rue and Jacoby are great guys. I can't be mad. It just wasn't your guys' day, but that's okay.
So one thing I want to quickly say, because the reason why I wanted to go last is because I was going to say this win or lose. This is kind of a weird full circle moment for me, because when I first started out, like even wondering if I should be in fandom, the three people who were there helping me make that decision were Rue, Jacoby, and this guy right here, Jeremy. Rue and Jacoby both told me, no, you should try out for fandom. We think you'd be good at it. They encouraged me a lot that night, and I decided, okay, maybe I'll go for it. But this guy right here was offered, I know who was offered, like other people in his faction, like good people in his faction, to join up. And he goes, no, I want one person on my team, and that's me. For some fucking reason, it was me. And I have been very thankful to Rue, Jacoby, and more importantly, Jeremy, for that decision, because we work so well, because we can be this amazing team. And I think Jake is right, because Jake has been in my corner pretty much since day one as well. We're going to get there. We may not have gotten there today, but never count us out.
Will do. Well, I think that's a great way to wrap it up. We will see the Pinheads again. And congratulations on a great performance in your first contender match. And probably not your last. As we bring in our winners today, wrong side of the river. Guys, it's been said 4 or 5 times now at this point. Round 1 wasn't really anybody's favorite. It took a while for the teams to kick off, but I think, like I said, I think even by the end of round number 1, you both started to realize the depth of questions and realize that maybe you know some of those things. You've maybe just never been in a match. Rue, you played for a singles title. But Jacoby, you've never had to like dig that deep before, but you started to do it. You pulled Venom, you get a light bulb in round 3, and you guys are answering title match level questions. It's true. This picture very much is a bunch of teams who've never challenged for the title playing for a vacant belt, but you guys, by the end of it, were playing like a title team. You're moving on to a title match. I'm very excited for you. How are you all feeling?
This man, both of those questions this man had. That was him. I just needed to spark his brain for John Michael Higgins. Jacoby, I have been, since last year, my goal has been to get this man to a title match. That has been my goal. This is what I have been wanting to do, and I'm so damn happy. Before I forget, Jeremy and Will played your asses off, was definitely scared. I am still stumbling through to my like fullest potential that I used to have. But having him by my side and having this man here, whether he'll be across from us or with us, I don't know. We'll see. But it has been a beautiful, beautiful thing. This again, I will play with this dude forever. Point blank period. Love Jacoby.
And I love Rue too. I think, and I know it's like the cheesy thing to say. It's like watching all these movies has been fun, and getting to this point has been fun. But actually, what I've really enjoyed these past like few weeks as we've been training and going over things is like messaging Rue like almost every day of just like, hey, I watched it. Like, what do you think? And like talking and chatting about it and stuff. Like that's fun, and that's what it's about. It's like the friendships that you make. And Rue and I, have always been friends for a while, and like our bond is strong. And I think, we proved we worked really well together. And I'm excited. I'm stoked. This is so exciting. I've always wanted to do a filmography round, and now I get to do it. Yes. But and again, props out, to Will and Jeremy. I love those guys. They are just the best, and I love playing. I'll play with them all the time. I'm scared of them because can see how dominant they are, but they're just good people, and they're great guys. And so I can't say enough kind things about them. And I'm so excited. So thank you, Cody, and thank you, Rue. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Cody, wrong side of the river has won. We dropped the act. We haven't shot the other one yet, so we don't know if it's you or Malachi Cargo that they'll be facing. If it is you, are you going to lay down and die? Are you guys going to put up a fight? And if it's not you, will you be back in their corner?
Okay, so lay down and die. No. But it will be quite similar to the fat kid at the beginning of Friday the 13th, The New Beginning, with the chocolate bar and the guy with the axe. I'll be dead at the end of it. We'll lose. But listen, I'm putting in work. I want to get to the match. I don't care to like win. I just want to see if I can beat and like play in the title match. I said last season this was the team I wanted to manage the most. I like both these guys a lot, and they have so much talent. I think they could go really far. And to see that they're either I lose and then I get to manage them in the title match will still be a win for me because, man, I get to manage another Fandom champion. That would be kind of cool. And then I have to break it to Brittany and Tyler that, hey, I'm managing Wrong Side of the River against them because my rule is if you're the champion, I'll back you. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, overall, these guys killed it. And so did Jeremy and Will. You guys did great. Like, Jeremy is one of my favorite people in this community. I couldn't manage both. I tried, but it's too hard to do. But yeah, great guys. They'll be back. But yeah, I'm excited for these guys in the title match. They have the potential to win it, so let's see them do it.
Sweet deal. Couldn't have said it better myself. Gentlemen, congratulations on the win today. We will see you in the title. Tim, I know we look alike, but that was Jacoby.
I wanted to hang out with Jacoby. And it ruined my joke. I was gonna come in and I was gonna say a new beginning, Cody. It's a new beginning. We've given points, we've taken points away from people saying the, so I'm just trying to prep my friend. No, this was great. Like, honestly, and I love the fucking sentiments here. Like, straight up, I've said it, and I'm gonna keep laying into it. Like with the awards, like we talked about it a lot during the awards, and every time it's brought up, I'm gonna keep saying it. I love the love. Will and Jeremy clearly got something there. Jacoby just pouring it out for Rue. I love it. Like the fact that friendships are being just like created through movies and through the fun. Like that's what this is all about. So I love that that's at the forefront here, but I'm also really fucking excited to see Rue and Jacoby go for a title. I think that's awesome. So this was fantastic. Great match. And, I can't wait to see what's next for both teams. So that's going to be awesome. Thank you to Nick for writing this. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the managers. I have been Tim. We will see you guys next time with another great Fandom match. But until then, have a great night. Bye-bye.